Hi, my name is Debbie and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. The next lot of readings are for the 27th of April through to the 3rd of May, and I really hope that you enjoy them. And as always with these readings, not everything is going to resonate with you, but just take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind. I think last week I said to you I was going to give you the opportunity to actually select a deck of cards that you feel resonates with you. So this is actually looking a bit like a game of battleships here, but if you want to write in the comments after this week's readings that you actually like E3 for example, just let me know. And it's going to be a case of first come first serve, but I will try to do these readings with your actual nominated deck, and I hope you enjoy that. And as always, please continue to like and subscribe, and for all new people, welcome, and I hope you enjoy these readings. Thank you. Hello Virgo, and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. This is for the week the 27th of April through to the 3rd of May. As always, this is just a collective general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So Virgo, which deck of cards am I going to choose for you? I'm going to choose these ones, okay? So let's have a look first of all. Let's see what the angel message is going to be important for you this week. Let's have a look. Okay, and this is for Virgo, please. What is the message? What is the message that Virgo needs to hear, please? What is the message? Do you know what? I think that one there wanted to come out the first time when I was trying to shuffle them. So let's have a look. We have the Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. And then this one is the Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Very interesting. Interesting cards there, Virgo. Let's have a look and see what numbers are going to be resonating with you this week. And this is for Virgo. I just need to do those again. Made a bit of a hash of that one. There we go. Okay, Virgo. What are the cards, or the numbers I should say? Thank you. And that one flew out, so that's obviously very significant. And you've got 2121. The day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energies to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. Very interesting. Okay, let's have a look. So this week I'm going to be doing a different format. So let's just see how we get on with this one and see how you like it, Virgo. So this is for Virgo, please. Please can we have one card, just one card, for what? Thank you. Okay. And then one card for what's bubbling underneath the surface. Thank you. One card for the message, thank you, and then one card for the possible outcome. Okay, and then as always I use these cards, and this just gives me a general idea of what the reading is going to be about. So this is for Virgo, please. One card, thank you. No, we've got two cards there, it's not right. One card, thank you. Okay, Virgo, what is it you're worried about? There's something going on that you feel as if you're not making progress. You're not able to move ahead. There's something here that is blocking you. Is it perhaps, you know, you're actually targeting the wrong area? Is there there's definitely something going on with you where you feel blocked. So let's have a look and we will carry on and find out what is going on with you, Virgo. Okay, so this is you. This is how you're feeling, and it's the Joker. Very interesting because it actually ties in with this one. This is almost like an acknowledgement that you know that things aren't progressing as you want them to. This is the acknowledgement that's saying, yeah, I know it's not right. I know I need to sort something out. That is your acknowledgement. So let's have a look. What's bubbling underneath the surface? Perfect. bubbling underneath the surface is happiness, emotional happiness, which is lovely. And I do feel that this is a sign of how you are feeling, because this is the energy signs, okay? And we've got a 1 here and a 1 here, and this is a 10. So that actually narrows down to a 1. So there's something very significant with you at the moment, Virgo, where you feel as if you have this whole new opening for you. Although there's something else which is holding you back. So let's have a look. But as I say, this is the culmination of your happiness. Happiness within your emotional life, your family life, your friend life. You're actually feeling really, really good. Maybe it's this one, this is a time of positive transformation and healing. Perhaps that is this one. Maybe you are going through that transformation and healing. So what are the message? Okay, interesting, because now we have a spade which ties into this spade, and this is the Jack of Spades. Now the Jack of Spades is a young energy. Now he is actually looking towards the future. So this is actually very, very relevant to you at the moment. So let me just go through a couple of scenarios and you feel which one is the right scenario and the right resonance for you. So this could be a young person, male or female. I call them girls, G-U-R-L-E, which is Old English for young person. So this girl could be somebody who is around you, and he or she could be actually disrupting your life some way or other. They could be causing a little bit of trouble. They could be lying to you. They could be manipulating you. There could be something going on which is actually causing you a bit of distress. As I say, it ties in with this one. This is the one that, yeah, something's not right. There is something not right around you. If this isn't a person that you know, but as I say, this could also be a young person who's going to be bringing you some bad news, and maybe you're worried about that. Maybe there's some anxiety over that as well. If it isn't this person, then it is the energy of this card. And the energy of this card is telling you to step out of your comfort zone and do what you feel is right for you. Because when you come to the spades, they are very, very one-sided. They are very targeted on what they feel is the right thing for themselves. They don't really think about other people. They just do exactly what they feel is the right thing at the right time. You could also say that maybe they can be a little bit impulsive, but maybe because you have a certain path which is blocked, maybe you need to do something like that to actually get out of this bad path, let's say, that you feel that you're in at the moment. But we're going to carry on and we're going to clarify that. Also, because this 10 of Hearts is very close to this girl here, the impact of the bad news isn't going to be as bad as you are maybe anticipating. And also it could well be something from a family member. That this is very related to family and close friends. And then the outcome, let's have a look at the outcome. And you've got a 4 of Hearts, which is beautiful, because the 4 of Hearts is telling you that there is stability within your emotional happiness, which ties in beautifully with this one, because this is emotional happiness and well-being. So these two tie in very, very well. This is, don't forget, this is your subconscious, or this is what you feel is bubbling under the surface. This is maybe what you actually want to manifest, and you are going to be manifesting it and get this satisfaction, this security and this stability, and also justice. Because if this energy here, or this girl, is going to be bringing you some sort of bad news, or he is going to be manipulating or lying about the situation, this is saying, you know what, you're going to get justice with that scenario. So, love that for you, Virgo. Let's have a look and let's clarify this Joker. And this is for Virgo, please. What can you tell us about this Joker? Whoops. They all came out in a month. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. What's this one? The 9 Nine of Spades. Yes, this is very, very interesting, because the Nine of Spades is tying in with these two. And this is the not being able to move forward. This is the bad path. This is, you know, the frustration of not actually being able to move. And that is because you have been feeling disappointed. You've been feeling disappointed and disillusioned. You've been feeling incredibly frustrated by what has been happening around you in the past and the recent past. This is a card of anxiety and stress and misery and just feeling so awful about a situation. And with this Joker, the Joker is actually saying, you know what, you can change this. You can absolutely change this. You don't need to be in this energy here. Because if I have a look at these, you've got twos. And when you have a multiple of twos around, it means that you are in danger of repeating a cycle. So when you're in a comfort zone, it is easy for you to be in that zone and not think about anything else, and not have to worry about anything else. Your comfort zone is, you have been in this disappointment. You have been in this not being able to move forward. That's your comfort zone, because, you know, it's scary sometimes to move out of that. But the Joker is saying, you know what, you can move out of that. You can. And your subconscious, the thing that you think about all the time, is you really do want emotional stability. You want love. You want happiness. You really don't want this anymore. So let's have a look. We're going to clarify this Nine of Spades for Virgo. That one flew out, so that's definitely a message that they want you to hear. And you've got the Three of Diamonds, yes. You need to think very, very clearly about what it is that you want. You need to think very clearly, give it a lot of thought time, and to allow yourself to move ahead out of this trapped path that you're in. That's what these cards are saying. Now, interestingly enough, it is a diamond, so it could be something to do with your financial situation. Maybe you are concerned about your finances. Maybe that has really distressed you over the last few months or year or so. But these diamonds are saying, you know what, you can get out of that. Just take those easy, slow steps, and you will be able to get out of this whole situation. But you need to think very, very clearly about it. And the other reason I say that is because when it's this Three of Diamonds, sometimes, because there's lots of stuff going on, you could get a bit scatterbrained about the whole situation. So this is just a caution to you to actually think very, very clearly about what it is you want to achieve and what it is you want to do to get you out of this blocked path and this bad path that you're on at the moment. So let's have a look at this Ten of Hearts, please. This is for Virgo. The Ten of Hearts for Virgo, please. What can you tell us? Thank you. And we have the Two of Diamonds. Okay, so we've got more diamonds now. So this is potentially saying to you about money. If it isn't about money and you're thinking, no, my finances are absolutely fine, I'm absolutely fine, then this is about clarity. This is about you thinking. Now, it is with this Ten of Hearts, and this is what you want. This is absolutely what you want to achieve, happiness. With the Two of Diamonds here, this is you acknowledging, with another two and these two, this is you acknowledging to yourself, because this is your thoughts, that you don't want to keep repeating the cycle. And you are acknowledging to yourself that you need to think your way out of this and think of the best possible outcome, so that you do get this emotional happiness, and then you don't get into the funk of this. So this actually is the Joker as well, because the Joker is your acknowledgement to yourself, yeah, I need to work my way out of this, I need to sort this out. Now, this is also a partnership with somebody. If it is to do with money, your whole situation, it means that you are going to be talking to somebody, maybe a bank manager or an investment person or a mortgage broker, somebody who knows about money and somebody who can advise you to help you move forward. That's what this is. As I say, if it's not anything to do with money and you know that you're actually feeling quite financially secure, then it is the energy of the two, but also telling you to think very clearly about what it is you want to achieve. Okay, your message. Now, this Jack of Spades, let's see if we can find out who, what and how. The Jack of Spades, what is the message with this girl? This Jack of Spades, please. What can you tell us about this Jack of Spades? It's too many. The Jack of Spades, please. What can you tell us about this Jack of Spades? Thank you. And we have the Ten of Hearts. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Because now you have these two Ten of Hearts. And this is your emotional happiness and your emotional stability, your well-being, everything happening around you. It could even be boding of a travel somewhere, flying somewhere, over water, going on a cruise. Interesting that it is over this Jack. Now, I said to you, this could be the energy of a young person who is causing trouble and spreading malicious lies and rumours and just manipulating and just being absolutely foul around you. Or change it around, and it could be the energy of you actually making a stand and saying, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And I think it actually ties in with this one, which is what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. And I think maybe this Jack of Spades energy where I said, you know, just go and do it. Don't worry about anybody else, because everybody else is going to be fine. You just do what is absolutely right for you. Maybe that is saying, that is, you perceive that to be your dark side. I can't do that because that sounds really selfish. It's horrible of me to do that. But maybe it is going to be your hidden treasure, because by doing that, you're actually going to allow yourself to move forward out of this and out of the repeating cycle of whatever it is you've been doing in the past. Because over the top of this Jack, you've got this Ten of Hearts. And this Ten of Hearts, as I said, is your new beginning. It's new things happening. Bad stuff is coming to an end, and new things are going to be happening for you. And it's going to make you so emotionally happy and secure. So I do love that. And Virgo, you will know what I'm talking about. And as I say, with that Jack energy, you will absolutely know. So let's have a look at this Four of Hearts, please, for Virgo. What can you tell us about this Four of Hearts for Virgo? And also here, it says here, maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. You see, and that's exactly what you actually do want to do. You want to be able to move ahead. I do apologise about my phone keep on making noises. I have no idea why. I've turned it off, but anyway. Okay, this Four of Hearts, please. For Virgo, please. What can you tell us about this Four of Hearts for Virgo? Four of Hearts. Well, two came up. Ordinarily I wouldn't take them, but they've both come out like this. And you have two lots of clubs, okay? You have this club here, and this is all about you. And this is saying, don't take on too much. I.e., don't get too busy. Don't try and do too many things. Just target the one thing. Because I think with these twos keep on repeating, you've obviously taken on too much in the past, which is why you felt exhausted and disappointed about situations and things going on around you. So this is just saying, you know, just take it easy. Just target the one thing that you're going to do. But think about yourself, because that is this card as well. Think about yourself. And then what this is saying is then you will get stability. Now, the clubs are all about planning and they're all about prioritizing. They could be about your job. They could be about training that you're doing. They could be just crafts or, you know, general things that you enjoy doing. But what this is saying, you are going to get stability over the things that you love doing, because you have this heart here, which is the Four. Also, you've got two fours now, so this is just another caution of don't do too much, But also don't allow yourself to get into a stagnant situation, because this is a stagnant situation where you haven't been able to move forward and you haven't been able to move ahead. So just be aware that don't allow yourself to get stagnant again when you start to get frustrated. But also be aware that, you know, all of this is going to be resolved with slow, steady steps. And I do feel that this is a time of your positive transformation and healing. So you have had a horrible time in the past. A lot has happened to you, really horrible. And this is now saying, yeah, you're going to be moving forward out of that and you're going to transform and heal. Okay, love that for you. Okay then, Virgo, let's have a look and see what is the Oracle card that is going to be relevant to this reading. What is the Oracle card, please? What is the Oracle card that you feel is right for Virgo? Thank you. And we have foster creativity. Interesting. Maybe this is the creativity that you've been doing. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? But this is also you looking for the best solution and the best way to actually move ahead with something. It is actually here a 1 and a 9, and the 1 and the 9 add up to 10. So this is yet another confirmation, adding up to the ones, 1, 1, 1, 1, that you do have new beginnings. And again, I'm just looking at this. It says, your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. And that is this card, which is what I was saying to you, slow, steady steps. Things are going to be moving ahead for you. Okay, let's have a look. These are these cards that I can't say, so I'm just going to shuffle them. Okay, for Virgo, please. Please, can you give us a card for Virgo? And we have the tree. And the tree is all about stability and maturity. Stability and maturity. It is a card of putting down roots and feeling secure. It is also a card of happiness, and you know, it's got blossoms and leaves on the tree, so it's nurturing, it's blossoming, it is growing, and I love that for you. Here we have a 5, so this is another caution to yourself, to look after yourself, because the 5 is all about you, it's all about your body. And then down the bottom here we have the 7 of hearts. Now this is all about you. So even though you have all of this stuff going on here, and it does bode well for a really nice move ahead, this is you. You are still a little bit uncertain, and you're still a bit worried about maybe I'm not seeing something right, or maybe something's not happening right. I don't know. This is your uncertainty. But because it's a 7 of hearts, this is saying, yeah, you might have some worries and issues about whatever it is you want to try and resolve. But this is saying it's just going to get done really quickly. It's going to be resolved. It will be resolved. And maybe you'll be talking to your loved ones or your friends, and maybe they're the ones that are just going to say, no, don't worry about that. It's going to be like this. That's what that card is. So I do love that for you, Virgo. As I say, it's just telling you that there may well be a setback along the way. But ultimately, I think that this is a really, really good reading for you, and you will all know exactly what this means. And this is saying you are going to move ahead. Things are going to move for you. Because I know last week your reading was a little bit challenging, a little bit difficult. This is saying things are moving ahead now. Just look after yourself, absolutely look after yourself, and get out of this path that you just can't seem to get out of and you can't seem to move. Get rid of it, just leave it behind. So Virgo, I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.